What's up, guys? It's Eric from Domesticated Gamblers coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri, home of the St. Louis Cardinals, and it is time for Cardinals Best Bets. I got to tell you, I'm starting to get excited about this Redbird Ball Club. They've been playing really good ball for over a month and a half now, and we've officially reached the halfway point of the season after last night's 1-0 win over the Reds. Cardinals are 42-39. That is right on pace with the 84.5 wins that were expected of them by the books before the season, and they would be in the playoffs as the 6th seed if the season ended today. So I am locked in on these Redbirds, and what I have decided to do is I'm going to plan on giving you guys my best bets from each Cardinals game for the second half of the season. I'm going to break down each game from a gambling perspective, give you the angles I like, could be a side or a total, could be some props. It'll just depend on what I like on a particular day. So we are going to get started today here on Saturday, June 29th, as the Cardinals take on the Reds at 1:15. It's Sonny Gray up against Carson Spires. Carson Spires. The Redbirds are a -180 favorite. The Reds a +150 underdog, and the total is set at 8. So Sonny Gray, 14 starts this season, a 2.81 ERA, and that number is right in line with his ERA estimators, so he has earned every bit of that sparkling 2.81 ERA. He's been extremely dominant at home. 6-2 record, 1.51 ERA, a .73 whip, and 59 strikeouts in 47 2/3 innings pitched. His last 3 starts, he's gone at least 7 innings in each of them, and he's allowed just 4 total earned runs, with all of those being Cardinal victories. This is actually going to be his first matchup with the Reds this season, and just his second ever start against them, as he obviously spent several years playing for Cincinnati. One thing to look for, Sonny Gray, a 31.7% K rate. That's in the 93rd percentile across the bigs, and the Reds have struck out the 8th most times in baseball. So Sonny could rack up a lot of strikeouts in this one. Problem is, the books have the strikeout prop set at 6.5, and it's juiced at -160 from what I'm seeing. So that is just a little too much juice for my blood. So I'm going to be passing on those Sonny Gray props, but I do expect a very good start from Sonny today against the Reds. His opponent, Carson Spires, the right-handed pitcher, has a 3.45 ERA in 7 appearances and 2 starts. His xERA is 3.40, so right on with his real ERA. So he's been real solid. Last 2 games have been his 2 starts, and he's been decent. Spires went 6 innings in each of them, allowing 3 runs in 1 start and 4 in the other. His most recent appearance before entering the rotation, 5 2/3 innings of shutout ball against the Cubs. So he's been pretty solid. A couple stats that jumped out. Spires just doesn't walk anyone. He's got only 6 walks and 31 1/3 innings pitched. That's in the 93rd percentile in baseball. Also doesn't allow a ton of hard contact. He's got a barrel rate that's also above the 90th percentile. Taking a look at the bullpens, both teams are top 10 in the league in bullpen ERA. The Reds only used 1 bullpen arm last night, so they're extremely fresh. The Cardinals did use their big guns last night, but it was only 15 pitches for JoJo, 3 pitches for Kittredge, and only 6 for Helsley. So they should all be available this afternoon. Looking at some recent trends, the Cardinals are not hitting much at all this week. They've scored 4 runs or fewer in all 5 games this week. The Reds offense, it's been a little Jekyll and Hyde as of late. They have put up double-digit runs twice this week, but they were shut out last night, and they've scored 4 runs or fewer in 14 of their last 19 games. So with all that said, we have seen a lot of tight games with the Cardinals this season. I think we have the makings for another tight game here on Saturday. The Cardinals definitely the rightful favorite with Sonny Gray on the mound, but I do not want to lay -180 on the money line, and I don't want to take a run line of -1.5 in what I think should be a low-scoring game. So I'm going to go under. We have 1 dominant starter in Gray. We got one other one that I like. I like what I see with Spires, whatever his name is. We got 2 good bullpens coming up here on Saturday. So I am taking under 8. at -105 between the Cardinals and the Reds on Saturday, June 29th. All right, guys, thanks for watching this edition of Cardinals Best Bets. Make sure you like and subscribe. Good luck with your bets, and we will see you tomorrow.